Thank you. We got two people waiting out the car for the first one to come in.
Oh, okay, smart. Come on, Lloyd. Sorry, I had to deal with punch cards. We're going to start our structured warm-up. We'll try and all go through it at about the same rate. And then we're going to work on letting balls go out today. All right, so you can teach Lloyd the structured warm-up, right? All right, here we go. Oops. Oops. Good. Down the side. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Diagonal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. 10. Other diagonal. Figure 8. You're going to be straight. Okay. 1. Oops. Okay, now I'm straight. One more. There, and now we're ready for long diagonals. Long diagonals. Do you guys want to rotate? You guys rotate. Yeah, long diagonals. Middle of a box. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. There we go. 1, 2. Oops. Oh. Good. That's 10. Awesome. Okay. Reaction ballers. Oh, we'll wait for them. Let's switch sides so I'm a little closer to them. Okay. Well, we'll start our reaction volleys. Red, green zone to green zone, blue line to blue line. Yep. Yeah. My green zone's over here. There we go. My green zone's over here. Yeah. And we're trying to develop the habit of keeping the racket head up. Good. Okay, I think we're ready for red zones. Red zones. Okay, so back up behind the blue line. Your red zone is your racket elbow. So we're aiming for their red zones. You're dropping it in the kitchen. We're aiming for your red zone. Volley. You're putting it in the kitchen. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Have fun. Oh, okay, that's about 25. Now we'll switch roles. So now we're defending. You guys are coming for our red zones. Oops, come on. Yeah, well, no, you're supposed to come right from my belly button. That's not too hard. Oops. Oops. Whoa, that was a tough one. Oh, that one I should have let go. That was going out. Oh, good. Is that out? Well done. Okay. Let's do touch volleys now. So halfway. We want to go as slow as we can, right? Keep the ball going slow. Low and low. Sorry. Oops. All right. Too close to the net. Oops. Okay, good. That's good. Okay, now we're going to back up and do resets. So why don't I do resets first? Okay. Belly button, right at my belly button. Okay. Oh. Just a little harder. Oh, sorry. Oh, that was going out. Okay, you can back up. All right, a little high. And start. Okay. Sorry. Oh. Sorry. Ah! I suck at this right now. Go ahead. There we go. Oh, good. Okay, I think we're done. That's our warm up. We'll do a pickup. Here, you want this? Take this. You're awesome. Yep. There you go. Okay, we're going to grab a drink of water, and then we're going to come back in. We're going to do our drills. We're working on out balls today. And then we're going to play some out ball games.
I'll be a good feeder on this one.
Okay, we're all going to gather on this court, do a demonstration first. Susie, will you do a demonstration with me? Awesome. Oh, yeah. Get everybody to line up along this line right here, please. Line up in this alley right here. Everybody line up in this alley right here. Okay, so we are working on out balls today. So, well, letting the ball go out is a skill. It's a skill that you have to work on just like everything else. Okay? The difference between a 3.0 level player and a 4.0 level player is 3.0s react, 4.0s predict. 3.0s don't know where the ball is going until the person hits the ball. A 4.0 knows where the ball is probably going before the player hits the ball, right? In terms of its depth. Okay? There's lots of things that you can watch in terms of your prediction. We're just going to work on 3 today. The first is the tendency of the player. Does the player hit flat balls or does the player hit topspin? We're just going to be working on forehand today. So does the player hit topspin or do they hit it flat? If they hit topspin, that means that they're going to be able to take balls from lower, hit them harder and further, and they're more likely to stay in. Flat, low balls are almost always going to get hit out, especially if they're swinging hard. Okay? So that brings us to the second thing we're watching for is we have the tendency of the player. Susie is predominantly a flat ball hitter. Lloyd is predominantly a slicer. Christine is predominantly a topspin hitter, right? So you know the tendency of the player. The second thing is the height of the bounce, right? If it's a low bounce and they're taking a hard swing at it, it's probably going to go out, especially if they're a flat ball hitter, okay? And then the third thing is the length of their swing. So length of their swing is not just the take back on the racket, which some people think it is. If you hit me a ball and my take back is only to here, that's not much of a take back. But if I now have to run for the ball, my swing length starts here and it ends where I'm making contact, right? So that's a really long swing, okay? So if it's a low bounce, a low ball, I'm a flat ball hitter, and I'm taking a long swing, where's the ball going? Out the back of the court, right? So that's the difference between predict and react, okay? So I'm going to do this with Susie just for a minute. So Susie, you're going to back up to the, let me think of how we're going to do this now. Yes, you're going to back up to the first green line. I'm going to hit her feeds, forehand feeds, to the white line. And she's going to hit a drive at me. I want you to drive the ball to the inside green line. Yeah, just drive. Forehand drive the ball to the inside green line. Okay? I'm going to let every ball go by me. I'm going to see where the ball is. Okay? This is an observation drill where we're observing what the person who's hitting the ball towards us is doing. So I already know she's a flat ball hitter. I'm going to feed her balls at different heights. So some of them are going to be high, right? Some of them are going to be low, right? And I'm going to watch her swing. I'm watching the height of the ball and the length of her swing. Some of the balls will be shorter, so she has to take a much longer swing, right? Some of the balls will be higher and a little bit deeper, and I'm just watching to see what happens, okay? And we're going to be doing frequent rotations. Okay, so all the players on this side will be the feeders to start with. Excuse me. So we'll do a set from here, then we'll switch roles, then we'll do another set, then we'll rotate. Okay? I'm going to be on this court because that gives me kind of the center of the room and I can talk to everybody all at once. So Susie and I will start together, grab a partner and yeah. Should be in the center. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right, Susie, you ready? In. Out. I want you to go for it. I want you to go for that green line. I don't want you to try and keep them in necessarily. I just want you to go for the green line. Doesn't matter if they go out. Out. Stay in. Out. Whoa! Okay, that's good. Let's do a quick pickup, and then we'll switch roles. Here, Lloyd, stay by the hopper. Stay by the hopper. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, now we'll switch it up. So Lloyd and I will back up. And you guys are going to feed us now. All right, so you're going to feed me forehands. Oop. All right. Whoa! Are you noticing a pattern? Yeah? Oops. See how most of the low balls are going out? Yeah. Okay, let's stop and do a pickup. Okay, everybody, let's stop, do a pickup, and then we're going to have a little chat. Oh, here, I'll push him to you. Okay, come on in, let's have a little chat. All right, what did you notice?
Belinda gets everything.
Belinda gets everything in?
I didn't get anything out. I would
That's
say
awesome.
Lloyd's had so much topspin that I thought they were going out, like in my mind.
Yeah.
There were like 3 that hit the line and 2 that came between them, and I thought they had so much speed on them they were going.
Yeah.
But the topspin brought them down, so really got to watch that.
Did he hit any out?
Yeah.
Was there a pattern to the ones he hit out?
They were high.
They were just high.
I don't.
Listen.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
the feed was good.
No.
Yeah, actually shorter ones he was more likely to go out.
Okay, what did you notice?
Same thing. It was shorter and lower, they went up.
Yeah, short low balls often get hit out the back. right? So it's one of the ones you're watching for. Anybody else notice anything?
It was the higher ones that bounced.
Well, the ones I took, I noticed that when they were coming in, if I took them too high on the arc, it was going up. I let it get lower.
So you're talking about volleys now.
No.
Oh, high bouncers.
Yeah,
And Anne has a pretty flat stroke, doesn't she? She likes to push the ball towards the baseline. So because of her stroke, high bouncers are going to give her trouble. Right? What's that? More patience. Let it drop a little further. Yeah. All right. And Belinda hit everything out, so you learned nothing.
everything was in.
Oh, sorry, everything hit in, I meant.
No matter what it was.
Yeah.
She has a very, like, well, she doesn't do a lot of
Now, were you going for it? Were you trying for that inside green line? Okay.
there were drives and stuff like that, but she doesn't have that huge.
Tight, compact swing. Okay.
She does those flat
Okay. So we're going to rotate one position now from where you were. Actually, we'll rotate, get a full fresh court. We're going to rotate 3 positions. 3 positions from where you were, and we'll do that same drill again with new partners.
You're an anchor?
Yeah, I'm the anchor. Yeah, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Hey, oh, and I get the one who never hits out. Okay. You're going to back up to the inside green line. That's right. Okay. Out. Her first ball was out. Good. So your objective isn't necessarily to keep it in. It's to hit that green line. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just push them off or pick them up. There we go. Just out. Oh, sorry. That was a mistake. I know. Sorry. Oops. My bad. Yeah. That one. Oh, good. Good. Okay, let's switch roles. We'll switch roles now. Do a quick pickup. Switch roles. Switch roles. Switch roles. Do a quick pickup. Switch roles. Okay, you guys are going to feed now. So rather than having the person come forward and bend over, let's move the hopper back so you step back. Because you guys are going to be stationary, right? So move the hopper back behind you so you're not, yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm ready. Oops. Sorry, that wasn't a very good one. Oh! Good shot. Oh, in practice. Last one. Oh, okay, that's good. Let's do a pickup. There's a tube there. Let's do a pickup. All right, let's have a little meeting at center court here. Okay, how many people noticed that their hitting partner had a comfort zone?
Yes. You have a comfort zone.
Yes, I totally do.
Yeah.
My low ones are, actually my low ones are into the net. They're not long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're hitting low balls with topspin.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah. So your partner probably, or your hitting partner probably had a comfort zone. You probably noticed that. Most people have a comfort zone. Some people can hit balls that aren't in their comfort zone, but they hit their balls better when they're in their comfort zone. Okay? So, knowing where a person's comfort zone, this is part of the tendencies thing, right? Knowing where a person's comfort zone helps you predict when the ball's going to be in or out before they even hit the ball. Did you find yourself, as we were doing this, noticing more and more as you had spent a little more time with your hitting partner, which balls that you knew as soon as you fed them they were going to miss? No, not really?
Yeah, if I just started like low to try where she started in like that, they would go up.
Yeah. So it depends on your partner. I mean, if they're a good hitter, it's going to be less easy to predict. But most people, there's at least going to be some balls where you know the second you feed it to them, oh, that's not going to. So that's the beginning of understanding the tendencies and the beginning of being able to predict. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing from a slightly different area. Let's come on over, Susie. We'll do a demonstration. So you're going to start here at the white line, and you're just going to feed me a drop into the kitchen. I'm going to try to hit the court behind Susie. Okay? She's going to observe. Okay? She's just going to observe, put it in the kitchen. I'm trying to hit the court behind Susie. None of the three have been in so far. Out. Okay, that's what we're doing right there. So now, I'm just trying to hit the court behind Susie's feet. That's it. Trying to keep it in, right? And she's watching me to predict based on the height of the bounce, the length of my swing, and my observable comfort zone, right? Plus, do I hit the top spin or do I hit flat? She's trying to predict which balls are going to go out and which ones are going to go in. We're still working on this prediction that separates 4.0 from 3.0.
You want to say verbally say it?
You can predict, yeah. You can predict in or out, yeah, as they're making contact with the ball. You can do it verbally, or you can just do it inside your head, right?
So we are hitting the ball back or no?
No, you're observing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to get to hitting the ball back in the last half hour when we play our game. Okay, for right now we're just observing. Okay, so we'll rotate one position from where we were. All right, you're going to be one position because I'm the anchor. Yeah, thank you. Where were you? We are. This side's starting off as the feeders. Thank you. Hi, Ann. Yeah, so you're just, oh, wait a minute. You guys are the feeders. I'm sorry. You guys are the feeders because you guys are hitting drop shots into the kitchen to start. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's different than the last drill. You're just hitting a drop shot into the kitchen, and then I'm trying to put the ball on the court behind you. So white line. Yeah, so white line, back up, white line. There we go. You guys want to stay behind the white line. There we go. Yeah. So you're going to try different things, different heights, different spins. Try different things. Okay, if there's balls in your feet, just clear them off to the side. So are you predicting or are you making calls? Predicting? Okay. Okay. Okay, one more and then we'll switch. Okay, let's switch. Good time to switch. We'll switch. Do a pick up and a switch. Pick and switch. Huh? Yeah, we'll do a pick and switch. There you go, Ann. All right, then we'll take the hopper over here. We'll become the feeders. And up it in here. Good. Yeah, so we're going to be right on the white line. Just try to put the ball behind us. Okay? In. In. Oh, no, ouch. Okay. Out. Oh, in. Out. In. In. Okay. Out. In. In. Oh. In. 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 In.
It's gonna go out. Okay.
Let's clear some balls out. Just push them off to the side. All right. In. 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 You're pretty easy to predict. Everything's in. Out. Out. Oh, it's in. 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 Yeah. In. Whoops. All right, last one. In. Good. All right, it's the pickup. You can grab the tube, man. You can use the tube. Where? Oh. Where is it? I don't see it.
Is there a yellow in that one?
It's okay. We must have got it. Okay, everybody. We're gonna have a drink now, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna play a game. Any questions about what we just did?
No, I found when doing that one, it was easier to keep it in.
Keep your you're close.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My sister's Portuguese water dog who's hypoallergenic, and I babysit her all the time, to a agility class because she's out of town. Well, I forgot two things. One, I'm asthmatic, and two, I'm allergic to dogs. And I went into this daycare and it's covered with hair. I had to leave within 30 minutes.
I thought you were going to say you had to do the activities.
What does the Portuguese water dog say after you when? What does a Portuguese water dog say when you give him a treat?
Bueno.
Obrigada.
Oh.
Okay. We're missing somebody. We're missing two.
Never told him. I just thought, no, I'll take those flowers even if I'm allergic to them. Every year for my birthday and throughout the year, he would send flowers to work. And if they had lilies with all the pollen on them, I couldn't have them in my office. So I'd give them to the secretary and said, I'll just enjoy them when I walk by. And I never told them because, they were the most expensive ones.
Okay, we're going to divide up into two courts now. We're going to play two regular games. There's going to be two conditions in the regular games. If you're the serving team, you're going to have a third shot, possibly a fifth shot. Your third and fifth have to be drives. Have to be drives.
That should not be a problem.
Yeah, really, for all of us.
Okay. The other team is going to be watching your drives and trying to predict, trying to build some experience, trying to predict before you hit the ball what the likelihood is it's going to be out. Now I want to talk about the difference between prediction, between knowing and certainty and probability. Okay, so if I know Susan has a comfort zone and I've just hit the ball to a spot that isn't in her comfort zone, there's a probability that she's going to hit it out, right? So I see she's having to run forward. Okay, that's one of the giveaways. I see that she has a long stroke. I see that the ball's low. I'm now up to an 80% probability that the ball is going to go out. So it's worth it to me to let it go and take the 20% that land in, right? Just take the 20% that land in because 80% of them are going to go out, right? Now, over time, she might get better at this and it might go from an 80% probability to a 50% probability. Now I'm more likely to block them. But you don't know where they are in terms of probability if you never let anything go, right? So it's really important to, especially when we're playing rec, when nothing's on the line, right, or a player you've never met, right, build some data, get some data, figure out what your probabilities are, right? If Chai's here, half court, and she's aiming, she takes a ball that she has to run forward to, and she's driving it at this angle, right? Probability that it's going out just went up. But if she's driving it over here, right, or over here, right, we have different probabilities, right? So you have to do the mental map. You have to take the mental mapping into account too. But it's really important to let balls land behind you to see where they go, so you can start to build your probability calculations. If you're always taking balls out of the air and saying to your partner, do you think that was going out? And you're not actually seeing it, you're not actually going to build any probability experience. So you need to take the 80%, let the 20% land behind you, and think of that as an investment in your data set. Does that make sense? Okay, so today we're going to work on, third and fifth are going to be drives.
So do we return the drive?
Yeah, we're going to return the drive unless we think they're out, right? So we're trying to predict. If we think they're out, let them go. And never feel bad about letting a ball go out because you want to see where it lands. You never have to apologize for that. You just go, okay, that was in. That's one, right? You don't assume that the first one lands in, the next 10 are going to be in. You don't know yet. Right? You really got to watch 10 balls to start to build a probability data set. So, okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that court. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this court. So Aisha and I will start together. You're going to serve?
Sure.
Okay, third and fifth have to be drives. Third and fifth are drives for us. Our third and our fifth are both going to be drives. Huh? You can do whatever you want, but our third and our fifth, because we're the serving team, have to be drives. That's supposed to be a drive. That's supposed to be a drive. Remember, third and fifth?
Oh, the third was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Third and fifth. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's okay. We're not going to keep score. We're not going to keep score because I don't want people to get lost in the score. Just play the points. Give me 1 second. 1 sec. Okay. Don't keep score. Play the points, but I don't want anybody's brain to get lost in the scorekeeping. Just focus on what we're doing. That's a good drive. Did you think that was staying in? I thought it was going out. I was going to let it land. It's okay. You might have been right. It's okay. Good return then. Out. So yes, you might have been right. That might have been in, but I was still investing that in I wanted to see. Yeah. Because it was going to be close. Was that a point for us?
Yeah.
Do you think that was going to be in? Borderline, yeah.
1-1.
Oh! No, we're not keeping score. Out. Good. Good prediction. Oh, jeez. For a second, I thought I was hitting the third shot there. Out. See the gap under his elbow? Yeah, big gap under his elbow. Probably going to be out. Oh! Oh! Big gap under his elbow again. Big gap.
It's such a, like, it's like,
Uh-oh. I invested that one. Whoa. Yeah. My serve? Yeah, I do. Whoa. Oof. Oh. Third drive. Okay. That was a tough one to drive because it was so low. Out. It was a good drive. It was just flat. That's why. Yeah. Do it again? Okay. Yeah, you want to see his serve again. Good. Okay. Each team is going to rotate one position, except for us. We're the anchor team. So Lloyd, you guys are going to go over there. You guys are going to go there. You guys are going to go there. No, your team is going to go across. This team is going to come here. This team is going to go there. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are still the same team. Now, one player from each team is going to switch. So, you want to go over there? Yeah, why don't you go over there? I'll be over here. Hey! Ooh. Wow, whatever you're doing, it's working. Out. It was in. It was a lob. It's supposed to be a drive, but that's okay.
It was an accident.
It was an accident.
Half of my terms are accidents.
Well, good accident. Let's try. That one you should have let go. That was definitely going out.
Right.
Don't forget the drill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out. Nice. Out. Oh, good job. Uh-oh. Side out? Side, is it side out? Side out? No, good lead. No, that was out. Oh, that was way out. Yeah. It was way out. What? Yeah. Okay, let's pause and bring everybody in. Let's pause and bring everybody in. All right, tell me about your observations.
Mine is that I'm trying to return the serve to more difficult.
The non-comfort zone.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So you've already picked up a strategy to deal with what we're talking about. Okay, you're more likely to hit a generated out ball if you don't give a person something in the comfort zone. How often do we, when we get a chance to hit a drive to another person, just go, oh, I just want to hit a good drive, and we're only thinking about ourselves. We're not thinking about, geez, I want to drive this, but I also want to make that person move, or I want to drive it, but I want to keep it to their backhand side, or I want to drive it and I want to make them move forward. We're not just driving to hit good shots ourselves, we're driving to put balls into our opponent's uncomfortable zones.
And I would say along the same lines, when the return came and it wasn't good, it's tough to think 3 and 5 I have to drive. And when it's like this, you shouldn't be driving.
No.
Right? And so all of a sudden we are. So I have to say 3, 5, then you have to keep the drive. But just like you're saying, if you make it hard for them to get it, and then we actually said to each other, just get it over the net.
Yeah.
Like just, if the drive can't be hard and straight, just get it over the net and let them deal with, so maybe it's up, but it's.
Yeah. And the whole point of forcing people to drive when they shouldn't drive is to force them to drive shots they wouldn't normally drive. So you're forcing them to drive outside of their own comfort zone, right? So one of the things I'm noticing is when we get the big gap between the elbow and the rib cage, those are either going out or going into the net for the most part. The other thing I'm noticing is when people are leaning, like they're in an uncomfortable position and they're forced to take a low ball and this shoulder comes down and this shoulder goes way up, they're hitting up. That's some of the things I'm noticing. What do you guys think? Same thing?
Yeah, well, now you say it.
Yeah.
I don't think of it until I hear it. It's like, oh yeah, that just makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, some things, yeah, you sort of know them intuitively, but it's like how them articulated. Perfect.
Yeah. Other observations? No? Okay.
After you said that, I have better success when I don't have my arm. It's like I started watching, so keep that tight.
Keep it tight.
Now I got a better drive.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about the like. Obviously, this generates more swing speed because the point of the swing is further away from your shoulder. Whereas if you bring the elbow in and swing from your elbow, right, there's going to be less racket head speed, right? But there's also something that happens with the hitting zone. I find when you keep your elbow under control, you're more likely to make contact with the sweet spot of the racket. Whereas with the big swing, you're more likely to hit off center. And I think it's because of, can I borrow the ball? Watch the ball. It hops all over the place. And I think it hits the ground and it comes up and it's not exactly where we think it's going to be. And if I'm starting my swing from back here, by the time it gets there, it's moved. Whereas if I'm starting with my racket out close to my body and my elbow close to my body, it's a shorter time from when I start my swing to when I make contact. So I'm more likely to make contact with the center of the paddle. I think that's why your drives are so good and so consistent, because you have a very short, compact swing. As soon as your swing gets long, you become like everybody else. But
One thing that jumps up to me is when I watch people and they're a little bit delayed getting their paddle ready. So ball's coming, paddle's back, and now it's too late. I see it awful lot.
yeah, especially at lower levels, right? They're watching for the ball. They're watching for the ball. The ball bounces, and they go, okay, now I'm going to take my swing. Whereas a good player, the ball comes over the net. They're moving with their paddle back, right? Might not be back here like a tennis player, but their paddle's back, right? So that when the bounce happens, they're ready. They're stationary. They're stable. They're ready for their short swing. So good observation. All right, so let's take 1, 2, 3, 4 on that court. The other 4 over here. Let's play a game now where we keep score. We're still going to do drive 3rd and 5th, but we're going to keep score now. Okay? Chai, you and I? There you go, Lloyd. You guys can serve. Belinda, you're over here. Mind if I take this side? I'll choose this side. Okay, so we are going to keep score. We're still driving 3rd and 5th. 3rd and 5th. Good lead. Your serve. Did you know that was going out as soon as he hit it? Okay. Out. Did he just Lloyd you? That's in. Drive. Drive again. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, what made you hit those? Yeah.
I still got into the zone of just driving and hitting it back. I honestly wasn't thinking of anything else at that point.
But yeah, so if it's around your ear, those are pretty big hacks. They made pretty loud sounds. You might have let those go out, but we all have this tendency to take the easy balls, right? Just remember, you got to do the probability. Like, you were 90% sure you were going to be able to keep those in. There's an 80% chance her ball was going to go out. So the odds were in your favor to take it out of the air if you're a 90% blocker from that position, right?
Yeah, this is
It is juicy.
When I'm playing against you, I'm never going to leave it. Well, I should say never. I'm less likely to leave a ball than you play because I know you're a good player. I know most of your balls are going in.
But do you know that? Like, have you done the math? Like, have you watched some of his balls land behind you?
Some.
Oh, okay. Well, you have enough. You know him well, so it's reasonable. Okay. All right. Who's serve? My serve? Sorry, my serve. I thought I served. No? There's. Oh! I think I actually served twice, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. Forced me to back up. Oh yeah, good get. Oops. Got behind me. Kicked. Ah, 2-0. 2-2. Out. Okay. It's close though. Two. Oh, I had my forehand grip. Came too soon. Side out? Or no? Second serve. There's it's okay. We're practicing. 2-2-2, 2-3, 2-3. People are having trouble with my topspin serve today. Whoa! Okay. You took that out of the air, jumping here.
I still maintain though that it was coming down. And
Okay. That was your choice. That's fine. That's fine. You can watch the video later and decide. You got a very good close up. You might be right. Uh, 5-3. Oh, come on. That was dumb. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That was going out. I took it out of the air. Who served that? Did I serve that? Here. Okay. Oh, good serve. Off speed and spinny. Oh. I said no. It's okay. Out. 6-4? 6-4. We got behind you. No! Oh, good. Good lead. Good lead. Oops. Yours. Nice. Lloyd had the poach on there. Making eggs. 4-7. Good choice for backhand. Well done. No, that's good. That was yours. Seven, 5. In. Good return right on the baseline.
7-5.
Oh, good rally. Okay, folks, we're out of time. Come on in. All right, everybody. So, what did we learn today? What did you learn today? What's the one thing you learned today?
I learned that he,
Go ahead.
no, I was kind of kidding.
You learned that
He
light.
has a lot of top spin and ones that you think would be flying from anybody else are dropping.
Yeah, his emphasis is definitely spin, isn't it? Both top spin and slice. He's got both. Yeah.
Mine's placement. Not only placement, like watch the ball hit the racket,
Mhm.
but placement on the court where they are like side and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Mix it up a bit.
Reading body language.
Reading body language. Is there anything specific you were reading?
Well, just things you suggested, it's like, where the paddle is, how big the swing is,
Mhm.
and how much they have to move to the ball. So hitting a ball on the run is really hard, so you know that somebody's running. Odds are.
Yeah. So that's length of swing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? If they.
Positioning with that shoulder thing.
Yeah. And if a person reaches out and runs, their probability of going out has just gone way up, right? Whereas if they run with their elbow tucked and their racket kind of close to their body, then you know that better chance.
Are they running desperately or are they running under
Yep.
control?
Yeah, exactly.
And I know this is when you're running forward, you got your racket like this. There's no way that ball can go in there, right? Because it's going right into the net. You never be able to catch. Just as a point.
You're talking about paddle face closed. Yeah.
And I think you said that too about I did when you're not into the net. I don't do it.
Yeah. That's a good observation. Watching the angle of the paddle as they're approaching the ball if they're moving forward. Yeah, good one. Anybody else have an observation you want to share?
Well, focus, which I mean sums it all up. But honestly, if your head is somewhere else and you're not focusing on that ball and all those other elements, then you're playing unconsciously, and then you just revert back to habit. Yeah,
that's a really good point. You cannot watch the ball. You cannot observe detail if you're going, fuck, I'm playing like shit. I can't. Or if you're going, oh, I'm doing so good. Everything I'm hitting is going in. If you're thinking about yourself, right? If you're not in the moment, if you're not focused on it, you're not going to play as well. You're not going to notice the details. You really need to push that stuff aside and just watch what's happening. Not just the ball. Beginners watch the ball. Experts watch the opponent, right? Watch what they're doing. After they project the ball to you, that's when you focus on the ball. But before they hit the ball, what are they doing?
So focus is critical. So the idea of forgetting the last point and focusing on the next one, where's your focus? I find myself, I can zero in best if I just stare at the ball in his hand. And it's like, okay, now wherever that ball's going, it's like, that's what I'm aiming for. That kind of helps me. But the business of focus, that yellow ball, makes you focus.
Yeah, some people can do that. Tennis players adjust the strings on their rackets. They focus on the strings on their rackets. See, you got to find your thing. As an autistic person given to rumination, it's hard for me to maintain focus, especially when something happens and I start to spiral. It's something I'm working on all the time, is trying not to ruminate while I'm playing. But if I have 3 bad points in a row, that can ruin me for the next hour because my brain cannot get focused on what I'm supposed to be focused on, right? Because I'm ruminating.
My thing is I feel like I'm letting my partner down. That's hard for me.
Yep.
I don't think, like, I say to myself, okay, lift it up, and then I'm done with myself. But I feel like, oh no, I hit another one into the net, I'm letting my partner down.
Hopefully, by focusing on our opponents and their bodies and what they're doing, gives you something else to focus on. So,
yeah, I get it, but I actually have a depressive nature, and I feel judged. I just feel like I've let them down there. They're saying, oh, she's my partner, and that's what I do.
yeah.
I judge you a lot.
You do judge me a little? Oh, thank you.
Okay, guys, our court time's done. We have nothing to clean up because I think, are we all here for the thing? Okay, we're all here for the thing. That's why nobody's coming in the door. Okay, well, let's have a drink and then we'll play. Yes, that one punch for the next thing. So I'll need everybody's cards again.
Thank you. One punchy. focus. Oh my God, did that weight